Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We're going to talk a little bit about fitness. And one of the great things about the topic we're about to present to you is it really doesn't matter what your fitness level is or where you're starting from. This is really something for everyone. And we're talking about CrossFit. Now we're joined by Dirk and Nicole Gessler, the owners of CrossFit Recursive on Willie Street. And I'm so glad to see you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have learned so much from you guys lately. Now, the CrossFit Games, if you don't know, are coming to the Madison area. So we're getting the opportunity to spotlight this wonderful, I guess, sport, fitness, athletics. It's just a wonderful thing. So for folks who aren't yet familiar, give us kind of the overview of what CrossFit is.
CrossFit, I like to say we look around to all the different exercise disciplines and we kind of cherry pick the really effective movements that also tend to be very fun, and we combine those together into a fun workout, which has the benefit of being novel, new all the time, so it's hard to get bored with it.
That's really important when it comes to fitness because that's some of the biggest obstacles I think people face is that it is boring or it's not fun.
Right.
And also maybe if it's too challenging or too intimidating is another opportunity to maybe have an excuse not to do it.
Right.
So
The nice thing about CrossFit is everything we do is scalable. We have grandmothers working out next to college students. They're next to high schoolers, actually, so
That's incredible.
everybody in between.
Well, and that was going to be my next question is really who is it for? So you're basically saying anybody.
It is really for anybody, and I know that's kind of just the generic answer, but the founder of CrossFit, Greg Glassman, likes to say that the needs of Olympic lifters and grandparents vary by need, by need not kind. So everybody needs to be working out. Maybe the grandma, we're working on getting her off the floor and getting her off from a seated position. The Olympic lifter is doing different things, but everybody needs to be doing something.
Right, and it works a variety of muscles and flexibility and strength and all of those components that any body really needs.
Right. So parents can play with their kids and grandparents can play with their grandkids and people can just have a better quality of life.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody would appreciate that.
For sure.
Now, CrossFit Recursive has several programs, but is there a new set of programs? Is it RX classes?
Correct.
Tell us about those.
So we've developed the RX classes because we kept hearing from people, I don't know if I can do CrossFit, I'm not ready for CrossFit, which isn't true, but we've listened and we've said, all right, then we'll create kind of a basic level class. There's no barbells, it's very easy to learn the movements you need in the 2 minutes before the workout actually starts, and it's fun and exciting stations that you just move through the entire time.
Wow, that sounds great. So lots of different class opportunities, and I know you guys make an effort, not an effort, successfully make them really fun and almost like you don't realize you're working out. Because a lot of times you're with a group and it becomes a really fun experience. That being said, you do also offer personal training, correct?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that and what that looks like.
Yeah, you mentioned before, sometimes people are intimidated or they have very specific things that we're working towards, and so we do offer personal training as well. We have a variety of different clients. Some of them are older women that really want to make sure that they can live independently still. We do have athletes that are training for specific events and kind of everything in between. So the personal training is a nice option for people that maybe have specific goals or aren't really comfortable in those group classes.
Gotcha. I think that's really nice, especially like you said, if you've got a specific goal in mind, maybe a deadline, that might be a good option. And furthermore, you also offer some nutrition options.
Yes.
So share that with us if you would.
Yep, our nutrition program is very important as well. You can work out really hard and do the things that you need to do, but if you're not fueling your body the proper way, you're kind of not getting the benefits that you could. So we do have a nutrition coach on staff, and we work with a registered dietitian, and so we have a bunch of different nutrition coaching programs that we can help athletes out, people out, whether it's weight loss or muscle gain or whatever their goals might be, we can help them with that as well.
Yeah, sure. So if you're doing all the right things fitness-wise, but you're not taking care of the intake, probably not getting the full benefit.
It's hard to out-exercise a bad diet.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You might be in good physical shape, but if you're eating too much or not the right things, and sometimes it's hard to navigate because there's so many things out there, and sometimes you think you're eating healthy, but you're not.
There's a lot of misinformation out there, low fat, low carb, all those things. So.
Wow. Well, good thing there's help. So if viewers at home are interested, what's the best way to get started?
Just go online or call us and schedule a no-sweat intro. We'll bring you in. We'll sit down. All we're going to do is talk about your goals and where you want to go and what you want to do, and figure out the best place for you to start doing that.
Awesome. So you can go on your lunch break. No sweat, no problem.
No problem.
Sounds great. Well, again, this is Dirk and Nicole Gessler, owners of CrossFit Recursive. They're on Willie Street, so check them out. We appreciate you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks much. We'll be back. We've got more Talk of the Town coming up right after the break.